Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the series where I scan through AOC's tweets and make fun of the people in the replies. So, I just made a Bloomberg video, and guess what? I'm gonna make another Bloomberg video, cause fuck this guy. So AOC basically, very correctly, illustrates one of the big problems with Mike Bloomberg saying, "Oh, stop and frisk was bad, but I'm above it all. I apologize." Well, guess what? Apologizing for traumatizing thousands of people, that doesn't undo the trauma. Now, if you wanted to pay them all off, like say everyone who has ever stopped and frisked, you get, say, I don't know, $3 million, then maybe we can start to have a conversation, but that hasn't happened yet, to my knowledge, and AOC is basically pointing that out. So, now, one of the incredible things, this is not credible, this is incredible, one of the most incredible things, honestly, is when AOC makes a good tweet. There's two main groups that are always in the replies. Well, there's three, but there's two of them that are stupid as fuck. There's, of course, the smart, reasonable individuals like myself that go like, hell yeah, like, get that shit, that's good stuff. And then there are the MAGA people that go like, be a bad dad, you're a girl, and I hate girls. And then, like, you know, you have like the wine mom neoliberal cunt fuckers who go like, Bernie is white and old, so therefore, and Jewish, so therefore he's garbage, and I have to spend my entire career hating him. But AOC is a young woman of color, so I can't hate her, so what do I do? And let's find out. So I'm just gonna like read through here and just make fun of some people. Well, Bernie isn't gonna beat Trump. That's the reality. I'd rather have Bloomberg over Trump. That's what's so funny is Bernie is polling extremely high against Donald Trump. So it's like, this is like, I don't understand it, honestly. Like, I really just, like, again, alternative facts. I've said this before. The MAGA people, they live in an alternative universe. The neoliberal people, they live in an alternative universe. Like, it's. I really just. There's some really good ones I found in here. The left is lost. 40 years in the wilderness. Yeah, because a Republican mayor is definitely very exemplifying of the left. A Republican mayor stopped and frisked just proves that the left is out of control. So fucking good. Restorative justice, is that the new SJW catchphrase? A new virtue signaling hashtag? A hip new cool buzzword? For someone mocking people for saying buzzwords, they really did, like, they hit them home. They hit them out there. Like, SJW, virtue signaling, buzzword. Like, those are words that you usually will not use if you've got an IQ above 69, which clearly is not the case here. This is a good one. I have been an admirer of yours. We really don't need you dividing our party. You should be using your platform to unite us and speak truth about the election cheating con man. Hashtag carnival barking clown squatter in the White House. Like, that's, again, like, the people with no real world connection to things like stop and frisk and things like, oh, by the way, Mike Bloomberg banned big gulps. Like, what a stupid asshole, right? I'm about to sneeze, by the way. Ugh. That's disgusting. Every time I wake up, I'm ill. It's weird. And then it goes away after like an hour. With these people that have no connection, they've never been hungry. You know, like, oh, I'm feeling kind of hungry. Let me go eat. They've never gone days without eating. You know, they've never had to worry about paying rent. They've never had to walk around outside and like, oh, there's a cop like 3 blocks down. I see the sirens. I need to completely change my route of walking to work and lose another 10 minutes just because, oh, well, I can't go that way because then I'll get fired because I could stop and frisk. You know what I mean? Like, it's these people have no real grounded connection to reality, and it's just bizarre. And like, I don't either in a lot of these ways. I didn't live in New York City. I'm white as fuck. I've never been racially discriminated against, but at least because of that, I just read testimonials from other people, and then I go like, God damn, that fucking sucks. And like, that's basic humanity. That's basic empathy. But these people lack that shit, right? Like, the only thing that's offensive, and this is why they hate Bernie people, is because the only thing that's offensive to them ever is just mean tweets. We live in a society, civil society, where poor people are sleeping on the streets, but you said something mean on Twitter. Like, it's bizarre shit. It's bizarre fucking shit. Have you paid your DCCC dues? Democrats are in danger of losing the House. Again, if Bernard is the nominee, that's not happening. I'm just letting you know that right now. Like, that's not happening. Will the American people rise up and vote you out of office? Like, again, these people. Like, could you imagine, right? Like, you dedicate a slice of your online identity to being a reply guy and AOC's fucking Twitter. Like, it's just, like, I can't. You know what I mean? Like, I can't with these people. I literally cannot. The Democrats are in chaos. Oh, Trump. Like, that I can't even. That fucking. Jeez, can you imagine? Like, can you imagine, right? Like, you're a human being, right? Like, you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, hello, America. And you get out of your bed and you go on Twitter. And you're like, AOC posted something again. She made a tweet. God damn it, I fucking hate that. And then you go through your fucking, like, meme folder, and that's the image. That's the image. First of all, I'm not even covering the fact that that image is in the meme folder. I'm just taking that for granted. But, like, that's the image. Like, it's just, like, oh my god, you know, like I'm trying to illustrate, just like, I'm trying to put myself in these shoes, you know what I mean? Like, how does this human exist? Like, is it possible? Like, is it possible? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Please stop bashing other Dems. It isn't helpful. Like, Mike Bloomberg is a racist Republican billionaire. Oh, like, that's the thing. Is these vote blue no matter who dumb fuckers? Like, they just, like, they're obsessed with the party. The party! Oh, the party! Oh, Nancy and Hillary are the best. Like, those people, they don't give a flying fuck about, like, anything. Like, they have no moral system and values whatsoever. So when a racist Republican, like, after leaving office and after terrorizing millions of people, right, most of that millions of people are people of color, after doing that for literally a decade, they just, oh, yeah, you know, I'm a Democrat now. And then these people are like, oh, Bloomberg, you're mate! Like, it's sometimes this shit, like, makes me think that we live in a simulation. You know what I mean? Like these people can't really, like, is that a real person? You know what I mean? Like, I can't, like, if I could just sit down with this person, and I would be civil, I promise, because it's like a science experiment. I would love to have, like, an hour-long interview with this Deborah Sullivan person. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Like, I would just, like, just trying to grasp how a human being capable of so much greatness, you know, capable of so much, like, positivity, can just be a complete and utter jackass. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand the Mike Bloombergs of the world, the Donald Trumps. It's like, oh yeah, I just want a pursuit of wealth and power, and that's it. And I'll do whatever I can to acquire that. That, at least, I can understand the logic there. But, like, for someone like, oh, vote blue no matter who, like, those people, it's just, what the fuck is the logic? The logic is not, oh, I care about poor people, because they don't. Otherwise, they'd be socialists or Bernie supporters at the very least, right? So, like, That's not true. Oh, well, I care about minority rights. Well, boom, wrong, because if you're supporting Mike Bloomberg, clearly that can't be the case. So, like, I just, like, it's weird to me. Like, what are they actually in favor of? I don't know. I don't think anybody, I don't even think they know. I think it's just really, oh, I'm a Democrat and the party, oh, the party. Like, their entire life is based around a fucking stupid letter. Their entire life is based around D, and I'm not even talking about dick, you know, like the good D. Like, if I were to base my entire life around D, but like in the good fashion, that's at least a worthy pursuit. That's fine. I love dick, but it's not dick, it's Democrat. Like, why, like, there's so many better D's out there to like be obsessed with, and you choose Democrat? Like, are you kidding me? Is this a joke? I like you. You need to stop bashing other Democrats. Like what the fuck? Like, you do understand we have to vote for the Democratic nominee, don't you? That's the only choice we get. If it's not Bernie, I'm voting for the Democratic nominee. Like, that's the same people. If it's not Bernie, I'm voting for the like, that's like, first of all, we're in a primary election, so vote blue no matter who doesn't mean anything right now. That's a catchphrase for the general election. I don't understand. If you think saying vote blue no matter who is worthy of discussion during a primary election, you need psychological treatment. And this is my big thing, why I'm a Medicare for all like that's my thing. Because, like, clearly there's something wrong with you, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm saying, like, there is something wrong with you. You have a malfunction of the brain. Like, either that or you're a time traveler. You know what I mean? Like, we are not in the general election. Like, so when you say that, it doesn't mean anything. We're in a primary election, so it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god. Like, seriously. I would encourage growth and understanding in anyone I meet. Aren't we trying to do that with those independents and Republicans? Unless the Bernie supporters, of course. We are trying to woo. Bloomberg is not the enemy. Like, seriously, it's, fuck me. The left continues to self-implode. What? First of all, what does self-implode mean? Isn't that redundant? Second of all, why the fuck is a racist Republican oligarch the left? Like, that's what's so stupid about the Republican fucking MAGA chud QAnon, like, fucking bleach drinking cocksucker fucking cockroaches, right? It's like, oh yeah, Mike Bloomberg, the left. I made another video about that. I forget, it was like a bunch of like actual like somewhat prominent right-wingers talking about how Bloomberg just proves that the left can't meme. It was Tim Pool, that's the one. The left can't meme because Bloomberg, a racist Republican oligarch, made an advertisement on Twitter. That is proof, irrefutable evidence, that the left can't meme. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously. Patriot confirmed. What the fuck? What the fuck? Of course, this person is just an Ilhan Omar, AOC reply guy, and of course, Donald Trump fucking. My mother disowned me over my support of Donald Trump. I would appreciate your prayers. I just want to murder minorities in peace! My mom, she has a moral compass and clearly made mistakes when raising me. I just want to bomb a fictional country. Why won't you let me? I just want to murder millions of innocent Iraqi civilians and my mom is being mean. Like, no, go fuck yourself. These people are fucking absurd.